Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Miles. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here. You know, already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and
looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Knight. Makes a quick grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Well, here comes the bunch formation. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets a block. He gets the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun. Drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Receiver makes the catch. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They'll test the right side here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Back to throw. It's Knight. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A defensive score